there, Tenno. I'm Shadow Scythe, and on today's episode of Fashion Forward, we're going to take a look at my color scheme on Nova Prime. Now, as you can see right here, I'm using a variety of additional cosmetics, and the weapons are obviously your choice as to showing off Fashion Frame itself. However, you're not exactly going to be able to fully copy my appearance configuration unless you're willing to spend a little bit of money. Because, as you can see, I'm using the Nova Lamia helmet and the Nova Lamia skin. Animations are totally your choice. I was originally using the Mirage Noble, but since Octavia's drop, I've been using Octavia Noble. However, more often than not, you will 9 chances out of 10 see me using Octavia Noble, Mirage Noble, or Titania Noble. Those three are my go-to for specifically for Fashion Frame itself. Then as far as the colors go, primary color is the rightmost one of the first row of white out of the Orokin palette. The secondary and energy colors are actually the bottom rightmost purple from the Twilight palette. The tertiary is the bottom middle from the Twilight palette. And then the accent is this rose gold color out of the Storm palette. Now, you can find duplicates for these and a lot of others. Like, you could probably use a white out of the red, white, and blue. Probably find a decent purple out of the Lotus palette. And then you can kind of cheat the rose gold using the classic or even Daybreak, possibly Corpus or Halloween as well, and maybe even Shamrock. But then as far as my attachments go, I'm using the Yomo Sandana because it mounts perfectly in between the little Prime accessory doodads that you get on Nova Prime. That I have that enabled because it makes her look a little bit more distinguishable from the basic Nova. But as you can see right here, although that's kind of in the way, hold on just a second, there we go. It mounts perfectly in the middle without actually clipping into either of her little antimatter jets. Then the chest and the arms you aren't exactly going to be able to do unless you've been paying Barrow-Katir a few visits whenever he's been here, because I am using his chest plate and shoulders. And then the legs are the Dendara leg, because they are one of the few that, although they look a little goofy, they don't totally destroy Fashion Frame itself. Anyway, and then for that you would just copy your colors over, because there's no tint mask screw-ups like there are with some of the other armor sets like the Pakal, and I think possibly the Kuva armor. But that's pretty much been the extent of that. So I will jump into a mission and show you guys just how well everything flows. Let you guys get a few different angles from the parkour. Judge for yourself whether you want to copy this or not. Now, as far as regalia goes, whatever you put on your arms or your body, that is totally up to you. This is not the fucking mission that I clicked. I clicked on capture. You guys all watched me click on capture. That was a failure of epic proportions, so let's try this again. There we go. This might actually be the right one. So, but have any of you guys had that happen to you before, where you click on one mission and it loads a different one? Ugh. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Oh, and I didn't even realize this, but my colors almost match up with the Cephalon Suda colors.
What an interesting place.
I will go running after that target in just a second. I just want to take a quick look to see if there are any Syndicate medallions around here. And there are not.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly.
You're not going anywhere. I forgot these are only level 20. I can one-shot them with my dread.
To the extraction point. Well done.
Now, since I actually have all this extra time, because this took a lot less than I was expecting, I will procrastinate just a little bit on my way to extraction to see if I can find a Syndicate medallion. They've been really good at hiding them as of late, though, because they aren't in any of the usual hiding spots. It seems like they've gone more and more into hiding in plain sight. But, like, and although I'm a little off topic, my whole reasoning behind all of the choices that I've made for the cosmetics are because they're what actually look to fill the most without actually completely overshadowing the main body of the Warframe itself. Oh hey, look at that. An intriguing datum. I'll take that. Nope, nope. You're behind me. Awesome. But yeah, like as you can see, it stands out, but it's all super low profile, or like the ethereal Dendara leg guards are, because of the energy color being that dark purple, you can notice them, but they don't stick out like an eyesore, and they overall just complement the rather unique form that is Nova, especially with her little stubby feet. But yeah, and Nova is one of my favorite Warframes. If I had to register them, she is probably number 2 on my list. And if you guys want, I will do a video to like show off my favorite. I will do a couple of videos to show off like my favorite secondaries, favorite primaries, favorite melee weapons, and of course my favorite Warframes. If that's something you guys would be interested in, let me know in the comment section below, as well as let me know when you guys found my channel. But this has been my fashion forward episode on Nova Prime. If you liked the video for whatever reason, hit that like button and subscribe. Check out my Patreon link in the description box below if you would like to support the channel. If you would like to stay up to date outside of the usual video updates, since there is no set schedule for those, check me out on Twitter or player.me. You can 9 chances out of 10 as you will be able to see what I'm up to. And until next time, Tenno, stick to the shadows.